Just setting up. Hello, everyone. Waiting for people to wake up. It's morning time here where I'm at. This is that. Oops. All right. Ready. What's going on here? Okay. Hello. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Good morning. Let's see why. There we go. All right. Yes, 9 o'clock. Hello, friends. Welcome to my studio. My name is Kurt Brugel. I draw women, fantastic women. For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be drawing this woman. Wow, this woman's already drawn. Last week we were talking, well, actually last week, it was Tuesday. I showed off a bunch of life drawings I did last year, and we decided that one of them was going to get turned into a real drawing, a completed drawing. So these are all, this was from a set of 13 pieces I did back in March last year. Every Tuesday night, good morning, welcome to my studio. Every Tuesday night I go to a local art school, and good morning everyone, good morning, welcome to my studio. I'm Kurt Brugel, I draw women. We're just talking about life drawings right now. Good morning, good morning. Everybody's filing in. This is a good thing. So these were a set of life drawings that I did last year, around March time. But every Tuesday night I go to a life drawing class. We do usually a session of like 11 to 13 pieces. Tuesday we ended up deciding that this one out of the whole set was going to get made into a real drawing. So what does that mean when I say a real drawing? There's a process that comes with creating an image, and I think one of the most important things you can do as an artist is work from life. There's an immediacy in trying to capture what it is you see, but more importantly than what you see, what you feel. So what happens is there's all this immediate importance that comes up. You know, you're limited in time, and the next thing you know it, you have something, and you're going to then turn it into a preserved piece of art. So when I do life drawing, good morning Taiwan, thank you, welcome to my studio. Good morning. A lot of people filing in. Thursday seems to be the day. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, 9 a.m. And Thursday so far is the big one. So doing the life drawings really instigate a sense of imagery. And I always come home and I'm looking at them, and over a couple of days, you know, I'm interested in putting them into a completed drawing. So what I'm going to show today is how I take this drawing and turn it into something a little bit more finished. So it's going to be a little bit more about process. I'll complete the drawing, and then on Saturday I'm going to do a color version of it. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to go ahead and ask. And yes, thank you for the hearts. Tap the screen if you like what you're seeing. That always encourages and gives much love to an artist. So with that being said, this drawing was most definitely done probably about 2 minutes. So this is a 2-minute life drawing. And now that I have all this information, I'm going to do something like this. Smudge. So this is what's called a chamois. An abstract artist from Wilmington. Hi, Head Chuck. All right. How you doing, bud? Welcome to my studio, probably right down the street. Ah, great question. Just got a question. What pencil, let's see, what pencils do I use? Do you sell your art? Yes, I do sell my artwork. Kurt Brugel Draws Women. Just Google me, Kurt Brugel, or contact me, and I'll send you more information about that. What type of pencil was the question? This is my favorite pencils. It's a Staedtler Norica. One of the major reasons it's a favorite of mine is because of its white eraser. And the timing could not be any better because after having smudged the drawing, this is a chamois, it's a piece of leather and it's soft on one side and helps smudge down. I immediately go into, get this a little closer, erasing. So when I sit and do life drawing, I'm just getting a whole bunch of emotional information down, not trying to do anything that's too specific because you know, you don't have a lot of time to do that. There's not a lot of time to be specific, but to get basically the shape of where things are. One of the things I loved about this series of drawings, the session at DCAD, was the fact that she was using a staff very often. Good morning, welcome to my studio. She was using this staff to lean up against, and so kind of created a fantasy art kind of feel, an easy one to translate pretty quickly. Thank you for the hearts. Green is my favorite color, so thank you more about that. So what I'm doing is just getting rid of just information I just no longer need. It's not mistakes. There are no mistakes in art, other than occasionally. The question was, do I draw men, animals, and such? If they're going to be in a composition with women, I will do portraits of men and animals. It's not, I have something against them. It's just if I'm going to sit down and draw something, I enjoy drawing the female figure. So, yes. So what I'm doing is that there's no mistakes in art. So there's this misconception that you've done something wrong, and it's impossible. The only thing you can do wrong in doing art is just not doing it. There's so many possibilities that come up and challenges that, you know, why wouldn't you want to draw? So I'm going to give her some like wild hair. All right. So just getting rid of information, not too worried about anything, kind of getting lines, as I say, calmed down. Good morning, welcome to the studio, my studio. And so yeah, help the figure get a little bit more shape, recognizable shape probably. So some of the stuff, I'm going to have to think of something in the way of a background. So if anybody has any suggestions on a background. Oh, question. How do I position my phone without hands? I actually have a clamp I bought for iPhones on eBay. And the clamp has a clamp, and it's clamped to a lamp that has an over extended arm to it. So yeah, it took me a little bit of time to figure that one out. So far, so good. Working really well. All right. So with that erasing done, it then causes me to take the point of my pencil and start bringing back in some stuff. Another question. I am 46 years old, so I've been drawing for quite a long time. I actually did learn this technique in art school. I went to the Maryland Institute College of Art, Baltimore, Maryland. I worked under some fantastic professional artists. And this was one of those techniques in seeing that I was privy to, and I've stuck with. I have never really looked back or tried to find another way of drawing. I just found this one to be very appropriate. And there are many different ways to drawing. So I don't want to come off as something. Good morning, welcome to my studio. I don't want to come off as that this is the only way to draw. The only way to draw is the way you draw. So, and you've got to figure that out through your own process. So yeah, I've had so far 46 good years at drawing. I'm looking for at least another 46 or so, maybe 50. So now it's just about making more definition in lines, making things make more sense. If they're not really making any sense or contributing, I'm just going to get rid of them and not worry about it. So there's no mistakes. And just work from there. Now, I have a pretty darn good understanding for anatomy. I have anatomy books all over my studio, constantly looking them. But once again, I have to go back to the importance of doing life drawing. So you'll walk away from a session. Good morning, welcome to my studio. You might walk away from a session and go, you know what? I just didn't understand how elbows work today. You know, tonight was a tough night because every time I was drawing an elbow, it was just driving me crazy. So I'll come home and for, you know, a session during the day and afternoon, I might spend, you know, an hour or two just drawing elbows, you know, going through my anatomy book. You know, of course, the internet is just full of content to be used. So, you know, it's just all about understanding what it is you're good at, what you want to do, and then just going from there. So this pole, the staff, leaning on the staff, is over here. All right. So once again, if you have any questions, please feel free. I'm kind of peeking at another screen as I'm drawing to make sure you know, the internet is full of it. Yes, thank you. Comment, the internet is full of elbows. Yes, so if you need some help working on elbows, just Google it. So my last name is Brugel, B-R-U-G-E-L. There is a famous artist out there, more famous than me, related to. And yes, Brugeling it, and that's what I call. If I have any kind of issues with something drawing wise, I'll just Brugel it. In other words, I'll go to many different places. So all right, now let's see. The hands can also, obviously, I think faces, hands, and feet is what you really should spend a lot of time on in the beginning. Once you get comfortable with that, other things will sort of come through. So even when I'm doing my life drawing, I will lay the figure down in a general. This is where the head and the body and the hips and down here, and then really get into the placement of fingers and feet. This one, she doesn't have any feet, but that's all right. And here's the elbow. Not a bad elbow, I have to say. Plenty of practice with the elbow. So there's a comment. My women all look like men. What is it characteristically about men and women that causes differences? Usually it's hips. Oh, faces. Okay, faces. Yeah, I have actually the same troubles. Even this young lady is a little androgynous, if you really wanted to just kind of look at her this way. Because, she's a woman. Yeah, there seems to be socially very pretty girls have certain facial features. The sharp ears she's an elf. So I am doing a fantasy figure. So yes, great question. Question is, why does she have sharp ears? She's an elf. I wanted some wild hair blowing. So I'm just going to add that in. So keep erasing. Oh, well, Vulcan. Question was whether whether she was a Vulcan. That's fine by me. I am a Trekkie. I do enjoy Star Trek. I'm really excited about the next movie coming out. So, how many people saw Star Wars? The most recent Star Wars. That was really good. Female lead character. There you go. Someone was thinking, finally. I'm going to give her some kind of a belt here. I'm thinking like more of a long skirt. It's kind of blowing in the wind too. So I'm not really worried about anything specific yet. Sure. Somebody just wanted to know if they could take a screenshot and show somebody. Please, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to my studio. Working on a life drawing I did last year, turning her into a wood elf. Really into wood elves right now. Oh, got some hearts, thank you. Ooh, someone took a screenshot. Okay, never seen that before. Cool. Didn't know you could do that, so thank you for sharing that. Technology. All right. Now I'm going to smudge a little bit more, and this is with my chamois. Lena's saying she likes to draw very much. That's awesome to hear, Lena. If you want to share some drawings with me, Kurt Brugel. Kurt Brugel Draws. Google me, find me, email me, kurtbrugel@gmail. Send some work. I love looking at art. I love it. I can do it all day. I wish I could do it as a living, to be honest with you. So, keep drawing, Lena. What's the favorite thing you enjoy drawing? So the smudging again is just sort of calming down lines, making sure things are working appropriately in composition, anatomically. So I don't know if I want her topless, so I'm going to have to start figuring out how to create some clothing for her here. Any suggestions? Belly dancers. That's been something I've been thinking about too. So I'm going to kind of create a belly dancer bra type thing. Thank you. Comment from Tilda. My voice sounds like Tom Hanks. Thank you. I don't know if I've gotten that before. I might have. Yeah. I am not an actor yet. Who knows with the internet? Not really looking forward to that, but I do enjoy this very much. One of the major reasons I'm doing this is I just want to encourage others to draw, kind of show how easy it is in a sense. Yeah, I know that. So thing is that when I finish this, I do a replay on my YouTube channel. So I just want, if people in the future end up watching this, they will know what the heck I'm talking about. So here we're working on some belly dancer costume things. I don't know, notations, accents, accessories. Kurt Brugel Draws, KURTBRUGEL. I have all of the Periscopes up right now. This is the 19th one. So yeah, when I finish, I'll put it up to YouTube just for replays. I do this for about 20 minutes. We're actually coming to an end here. 20 minutes is coming up pretty quickly. If you have any questions or comments you want to make, go ahead and feel free. Hard Hearts are great. Thank you for following me, Chuck. Being a local Delawarean and artist. Matilda, thank you for following. Yeah, if you're interested in this, I do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Oh, hey, thank you, Chuck. All right. Yes, I got a follow on YouTube out of this today. Thank you, Chuck. And I would also love to see your work, Chuck. So please contact me, send me a link to your work. As a matter of fact, if you want to post right now where your art is located online, feel free so everybody can see it. And then I'll watch it later and then get it going there. So other than that, I'm really, really enjoying this. Oh, yes. Question, are you ever going to have a live model on set? Yes. Okay, so Chuck is at Josh's Art, JOSHSART.com. Local artist in Delaware, a neighbor of mine. So please check out his work as well. Yes, that is one of my goals. Now, setting that up with cameras and all that's going to be kind of fun. But that's that's good. That's my goal as an artist, I should say, being able to do Periscope and have a live model and keep drawing. So that would be the recipe of success for me. So great comment. But yes, coming to the end here, let me just do one last shout out. So if you want to get to me, ask a question, go ahead and do Kurt Brugel, all one word. And then just do @gmail.com. All right. And also too, kurtbrugel.com. There's there. Just Google Kurt Brugel. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, DeviantArt, all over the place. I really want to thank everybody for showing up today. It was a really great, lively conversation. I think Thursdays right now are the biggest and most energetic group. So thank you so very much. And Saturday, I'm going to finish this drawing up over today and tomorrow. And then Saturday, I will be doing a color version. So I'll be printing her out on a piece of toned paper and then start putting some colors down. So I do have to get a background here. I'm probably going to do some woods or something to that extent. But once again, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you Saturday. Take care. Have a great one. Bye-bye.